The annual two-day Katchathivu feast came to an end yesterday with nearly 5,500 devotees, both locally and from India, participating in the Mass conducted at the Catholic Church devoted to the patron saint, Saint Anthony of the Seafarers. The annual feast of Katchathivu Church is dedicated to Saint Anthony, the patron saint of seafarers. The church is said to have been built in the early 20th century by fishermen. It has been renovated and newly painted by the Sri Lanka Navy for the feast. After 1985, the annual feast began to be held again in 2010. The lapse was due to terrorist war and was that plagued Sri Lanka. Since 2010 to date, the annual feast is being held without any disruption. The feast was held on 16th March 2014. As I said earlier, over 5,500 devotees, including clergies from Sri Lanka and India, attended the feast, strengthening Indo-Lanka brotherhood. Temple Sri Lanka Navy provided all the infrastructure facilities, including installation of sanitary and drinking water facilities in Katchathivu. Temporary jetties were made ready for people to secure their boats conveniently. Special Navy life-saving medical team were deployed to ensure the safety of the devotees attending the annual festival. Navy also supplied meals to the devotees as a goodwill gesture. Pastor of the Deaf Mission, Reverend Father Amalraj Janaprakasan, and Pastor of Rameswaram Mission, Reverend Father Samaria, delivered services at the feast on Sunday. The Navy commander thanked the Archbishop of Colombo and the Bishop of Jaffna for the guidance, and the Indian High Commission in Sri Lanka for the assistance extended to make the unique event a great success.
தமிழகத்திலிருந்து வருகின்ற எல்லா குருக்களை மக்களையும் பொறுமையோடும் எந்தவித சிரமங்கள் இருந்தாலும் மொழி காட்டிக் கொள்ளாமல் எங்களுக்கு எல்லா ஏற்பாடுகளையும் வருடாவர்கள் செய்து கொண்டு வருகின்ற எங்களது பாசமிகு தந்தை சகாராஜ் அவர்களுக்கும் அவரோடு துணைந்து தோள் கொடுத்து ஜேம்ஸ் அந்தோன் அவர்களுக்கும் இங்கிருக்க தந்தையர்கள் அனைத்து மக்கள் பெயராலும் நன்றி சொல்கின்றோம். அவர்களுக்காக எல்லா மறை மாவட்ட குருக்களும் வேண்டிக் கொள்வோம் என்றும் வாக்களிக்கின்றோம். மறுபடியும் அவர்கள் என்று சொல்கின்றோம். ஆண்டவர் உங்களோடு இருப்பாராக. சிறப்பாசியருக்காக தலைவணங்கி மன்றாடுவோம். புனிதர் மகிழ்ச்சியுமான இறைவன் என்ற புனித பதிவெந்தோனியார் விழாவை கொண்டாட கூர்ந்துள்ளார். அவரை உங்களுக்கு தமருக்குடை நிறைவாய் பொழிவாராக. நீங்கள் அனைவரும் புனித பதிவெந்தோனியார் பரிந்துரை விடுதலையும் அவருடைய எடுத்துக்காடவாள் மகிழ்ச்சியும் பெற்று இறைவனுக்கு மக்களுக்கு சேவை என்றும் கருத்துள்ளோராய் விளங்குவீர்களாக. திருச்சபை அகமகிழ்கின்றது. அந்த மகிழ்ச்சியை புனிதந்தோனியார் மக்களாய் உங்களுக்கு நீங்கா இடமும் தோழமையும் பெற்று நீங்கா பெருமகிழ்ச்சி அடைய உதவி செய்வாராக. எல்லாம் வல்ல இறைவன் தந்தை மகன் தூயாவி அனைவரையும் ஆசீர்வதித்து என்றும் காப்பாராக. ஆண்டவரை போற்றுவோமாக. Say அன்பு மக்களே, இது நம் நற்கருணை ஆண்டவருடைய பிரசன்னத்தை உணர்ந்து அவரது பிரசன்னம் நம்மை ஆளுகை செய்யும்படியாக இந்த குணமளிக்கும் வழிபாட்டிலே நாம் பங்கெடுக்க இறைவன் கை கொண்டிருக்கின்றார். இந்த நேரத்தில் இது நமது அருள் தந்தையர்கள் ஒப்புரவு அருள் சாதனத்தின் வழியாக நம் ஆண்டவர் இயேசு கிறிஸ்துவினுடைய மன்னிப்பை நமக்கு வழங்க தயாராக இருக்கின்றார்கள். இந்த குணமளிக்கும் வழிபாட்டின் நேரத்தில் பாவ சிங்கித்தனம் செய்ய விருப்பம் உள்ளவர்கள் இந்த பாவ சிங்கித்தன ஒப்புரவு அருள் சாதனத்தை தகுந்த விதத்திலே பயன்படுத்திக் கொள்ளுமாறு அன்புடன் வேண்டுகிறோம். இதோ நம் மத்தியிலே பிரசன்னமாக இருக்கும் நம் ஆண்டவரை ஆராதிப்போம். நம் ஆண்டவர் இயேசு கிறிஸ்துவினுடைய உடலுறப்பால் நன்மைகள் அடைந்து ஆண்டவர் இயேசு கிறிஸ்துவினுடைய கரம் தொட்டதால் ஆசீர்வாதங்கள் அறிந்த அனுபவங்கள்
විශේෂයෙන් ශ්‍රී ලංකා නාවික හමුදාවේ කමාන්ඩර් වයිස් ඇඩ්මිරල් ජයලස් කොළඹගේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා යුද හමුදාවේ කමාන්ඩර් ලෙෆ්ටිනන්ට් ජනරල් දයා රත්නායක कोस्ट गार्ड डायरेक्टर रियर एडमिरल विजय गुणवर्धन उत्तर पड़ाते नाविक हमुदा आनंद लदारी रियर एडमिरल देशनायक युद्ध हमुदा यापने प्रधानी मेजर जनरल उदय पेरेरा. Kind request to all the media, please step down from all the Itapi
for the Holy Eucharist. And the Church requests all of us to follow his example of being devoted to the Blessed Sacrament and follow the example of Saint Anthony, who by following Christ very closely was able to be a saint and also to intercede for us. He is a great miracle worker, and if you ask him, he is there to intercede for us. To prepare ourselves to celebrate the sacred mysteries, let us call to mind our sins and ask God His pardon. எல்லாம் வல்ல இறைவனிடமும் சகோதரரே உங்களிடமும் நான் பாவியங்களை ஏற்றுக்கொள்கிறேன். ஏனெனில் சிந்தையாலும் சொல்லாலும் செயலாலும் கடமையாலும் பாவங்கள் பல செய்தேன். என் பாவமே, என் பாவமே, என் பெரும்பாவமே. ஆகையால் இப்பொழுது கல்யாணத்தின் நபியாயும் வானதூதர்களையும் எல்லாம் வல்ல இறைவன் நம் மீது இரக்கம் வைத்து நம் பாவங்களை மன்னித்து நம்மை நித்திய வாழ்வுக்கு அழைத்து செல்வாராக. என்றும் வாழும் எல்லாம் வல்ல இறைவா, பதுவை நகர் புனித அந்தோனியாரை தலை சிறந்த போதகராகவும் எங்கள் தேவைகளில் பரிந்து பேசுவராகவும் உம்மக்களுக்கு கொடையாக அளித்தீரே. அவரது உதவியால் நாங்கள் கிறிஸ்தவ வாழ்வின் நெறிகளை கடைபிடிக்கவும் எங்களுக்கு நேரிடும் இன்னல்களில் எல்லாம் உமது ஆதரவை கண்டுணரவும் செய்வர்களும் உம்மோடு பரிசுத்த ஆவியின் ஐக்கியத்தில் என்றென்றும் வாழ்ந்து ஆட்சி செய்கின்ற எங்கள் ஆண்டவரும் பெருமாகியதே இயேசு கிறிஸ்து வழியாக உம்மை மன்றாடுகின்றோம். ஆண்டவருடைய சமாதானம் உங்கள் அனைவரோடும் என்றும் இருப்பதாக. ஒருவருக்கொருவர் கிறிஸ்துவின் சமாதானத்தை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்வோம்.
වසරකට පමණක් අපිට එළඹෙන කච්චතිව් සුදු අනේරණී මුනිවරයාගේ මංගල්‍යය අද මේ අවස්ථාවේදී කච්චතිව් දුර්ගතේ පැවැත්වුණා. මේ සඳහා 5500ක පමණ පිරිසක් සහභාගී වුණා. ඉන්දියාව පැත්තෙන් රාමේශ්වරන් පාම්බන් ප්‍රදේශවලින් 3200ක් විතර පිරිසක් මෙහි පැමිණ සිටිනවා. ඒ වගේම පූජකයන් කතෝලික පූජකයන් විශාල පිරිසක් ඉන්දියාවෙන් පැමිණ සිටිනවා. ඒ වගේම කන්‍යා සොහොයුරියන් අපේ කරු කාදිනල්තුමාගේ සම්පූර්ණ අනුග්‍රහය යටතේ යාපනයේ බිෂොප් තුමාගේ අනුග්‍රහය යටතේ තමයි අද මේ උත්සවය පැවැත්වුණේ. මේක ඇත්ත වශයෙන්ම 1985 තමයි අවසන් වරට කියන්නේ යුද්ධය පැවතිච්ච කාලේ 1985 තමයි මේ විදිහට උත්සවාකාරයෙන් පැවතුනේ. ඊට පස්සේ අපේ රටට සාමය ලැබුණාට පසුව 2010 වර්ෂයේ නැවතත් මෙම උළෙල ආරම්භ වුණා. එදා සිට අද දක්වා වසර 4ක් නොකඩවාම මෙම උළෙල සිදු වෙනවා. මෙහිදී නාවික හමුදාව, යුද හමුදාව, මෙහි රජයේ ආයතන සියලුම දෙනා එක්කව වෙලා කතෝලික පල්ලිය සමග එක්කව වෙලා මේ එන සියලුම දෙනාට අවශ්‍ය හැම පහසුකමක්ම ලබා දෙන්න කටයුතු කරනවා. මේ සියලු දෙනාටම ආහාර, ජලය, ඒ වගේම බෙහෙත් ඒ වගේම ප්‍රවාහන පහසුකම් සියලුම දේම සපයන්නේ ආරක්ෂාව සියලු දේම අපි ඔක්කොම එක්කව වෙලා ඉතාමත්ම කණ්ඩායමක් විදියට එකතු වෙලා වැඩ කරලා තමයි මේ කටයුතු කරන්නේ. ඔබට පේනවා ඇති අද ඉතා විශාල සංඛ්‍යාවක් මෙම උත්සවයට සහභාගී වුණා. ඉතින් මේ වගේ ලේසි නැහැ මේ රටවල් දෙකක කට්ටියක් ගෙනල්ලා මේ වගේ කරන එක. ඒ වගේම මේ උත්සවය අපි දකිනවා මේ අපේ රටවල් දෙක අතර තියෙන සහෝදරත්වයේ එහෙම නැත්නම් මිත්‍රත්වයේ පාලමක් විදියට. මොකද අපේ ජනතාව අතර තියෙන සම්බන්ධකමක් තමයි මෙතනදී අපිට දකින්නට හම්බෙන්නේ. මෙහි මේ රටවල් දෙකේම ජනතාව ඇවිල්ලා එකම සහෝදර හැඟීමෙන් එකම දෙවියන්ව අදහලා එකම සාන්තනු අන්තෝනි මුනිවරයාගෙන් පිහිට පතාගෙන ඔහුගේ රැකියාව සඳහා ඔවුන් ආශිර්වාද ලබා ගන්නවා. ඒ වගේම ඔවුන්ට අවස්ථාවක් ලැබෙනවා එකිනෙකාව හම්බෙලා තමන්ගේ අදහස් වමාරු කරගන්නට. මේක අපේ අත වශයෙන් මේක අපේ රටේ ලැබිච්ච සාමයේ ප්‍රතිඵලයක්. ඒ වගේම මේක සහෝදරත්වයේ සහ මිත්‍රත්වයේ බැම්මක් විදියටත් අපි දකිනවා. නාවික හමුදාවත් අනික් රජයේ ආයතනත් මහන්සි වෙනවා මේ සම්බන්ධව. ඒ වගේම මම කියන්න ඕනේ ඉන්දියානු මහකොමසාරිස් කාර්යාලයෙන්ුත් මේ සම්බන්ධව විශේෂ උනන්දුවක් විශේෂ අනුග්‍රහයක් සහ විශේෂ දායකත්වයක් ලබා දෙනවා. මේ ඉන්දියාවෙන් සහ අනිකුත් ප්‍රදේශවලින් පැමිණෙන බැතිමතුන්ට පහසුකම් සපයන්නට. මේ විතර මේ දැන් මේ අපිට මුණ ගැහිච්ච පූජක පිරිස සහ අනිකුත් පිරිස් හැමදෙනාම ඉතාමත්ම සතුටටපත් වෙච්ච බව පේන්න තියෙනවා. ඒ වගේම ඔවුන් අපේ රජයට ස්තුතිය පුද කර සිටිනවා මේ වගේ අවස්ථාවක් ලබා දීම ගැන. තමන්ගේ විශ්වාසය තමන්ගේ මොකද සාන්ත අන්තෝනි කියන්නේ අතරම මුහුදට අධිපති මුනිවරයා ඒ වගේම මුහුදේ රාජකාරී කරන අයගේ දීවරයන් වෙන්න පුළුවන් නාවිකයන් වෙන්න පුළුවන් සාන්ත අන්තෝනි මුනිදුන්ගේ ආශිර්වාදය ලබා ගන්නවා. ඉතින් මේක ඉතාමත්ම හොඳ දෙයක්. ඉතින් මම හිතනවා අනාගතයේදීත් අපි මේ වගේම ඉතාමත්ම සාර්ථකව මේ අපේ රටවල් දෙක අතර මිත්‍රත්වය ගොඩනැගෙන විදිහට මේ කටයුතු වෙයි කියලා. බොහොම ස්තුතියි. Can I say something in English also? Okay, so today we celebrated the Mass of St. Anthony's at Katchathivu Island. Now this is an annual affair, but during the war it was not been held. The last time it was held in grand scale was 1985. And then only in between there were few instances where the people came and worshipped, but only after 2010, that is only after the war ended and the peace returned to our country, we were able to hold this peace on an annual matter. So from 2010 until now, every year we have been celebrating this Mass. Now today we had about 5,300 people, that's quite a large number for a 1.5 square kilometer island, have come from both the sides. And we have about 3,500 devotees, priests and sisters came from Indian side and also from the Sri Lankan side. Now this is a place of meeting for worshippers and a place of brotherhood for both the countries. And we have received many support from the Sri Lanka Army, the police and the government agencies, and together with the Catholic Church in Jaffna, and we have received the blessing from the Cardinal, His Eminence the Cardinal, and the Right Reverend Joseph Soundranaik, the Bishop of Jaffna, to do this work. And also I must mention that the Indian High Commission has been with us always in providing even financial assistance and their blessing for us to do this in a very meaningful manner. I'm sure you understand it is not easy provide the logistic for about large number of people, 5,500 people who have come to worship the St. Anthony's today. St. Anthony's is considered as the saint for the seafarers, whether they are a fisherman or a navy, those who are working at sea seek protection from St. Anthony's. So people come here with a lot of belief. People come here to pray and to seek blessing to live, to work, and also the government of Sri Lanka has taken every step to provide food, water, medical facilities, security, transportation, and coordination for all those who have come to the island. And we met Indian priests and the Indian pilgrims, and they were all very happy.
Entered Katchathivu. We planted the Sri Lankan flag in front of the St. Anthony's temple, and we paid respect to our flag. The purpose of planting our national flag was to show